Okay, we back. We back yet again. My mic is really out of place. Okay, I think we're gonna go mining today. Yeah. Everything here seems to be good. I was just checking in on it. I don't think anything is spawning, so that's good. I think we lit it up efficiently. It's a bit dark right here, but I think we should be fine. Just making sure. You never know. Okay. I don't know where to go mining to, though. That's the problem. I don't know where I want to. I'm thinking maybe over by the Guardian farm. I'll go sleep first, though. Hello. How are you? Welcome to stream. Much better. That's good. Just chilling. I think it's gonna be more of a chill mining stream tonight. I was doing a build last night, but I think I'm just gonna chill out tonight. Just finished the speakers on the giant silk computer. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's a 11-month-old world, so it's getting up there. It's a lot of builds. Yeah. Just waiting for some few people to join. Okay. Now. What else do I need? I need maybe another filter box. Thank you. I'm a very, very, very large Sega fan. I love Sega. Is what I grew up with. I'm thinking I'm gonna go mining down this way, towards where my Guardian farm is, I guess. We always go north and east. Not that I need a whole lot of materials, but I need copper for a build that I'm planning on doing. I forget the name of it. I can show you. I'm on Bedrock, if it makes a difference for you. Because my PC doesn't work, so I have to use a console. resource packs. This one. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's not too far from regular Minecraft textures, but not, you know, not exactly the same. Just the way I like it. I like the glass in it. Because, like, the stained glass doesn't, like, have, like, connecting lines. So, it looks really nice when you put it together like that. Yeah. Also, the water is very clear in it, and I like that too. I'm getting used to Bedrock more, honestly. Kind of liking it. The only thing I miss is combat and being able to use your offhand. Yeah, that's what always bothers me about it. Because, like, when you're doing stuff that, like a portal or something, it looks really weird. It looks a lot more, like, nice when it's not connected. It's always one thing I always look for in texture packs. Usually I'll find a texture pack I like and then I'll hate the glass and I'll get rid of it. So, I guess we can mine, like, over here. I don't think I've mined down here before, and if I have, it was before I updated the world, so there's stuff below bedrock, I guess. So I guess I could do that. It'd be nice if I could find, like, a cave, though. Hello. Welcome. I'm gonna do a mining stream again tonight. I just figure we'll do something more chill. Just need to find a nice spot. That is weird looking. That giant map took, yeah, definitely a while. I also have my, my end is filled with water. That took the longest out of everything. Kind of like if you watch Phil's, kind of like what he did, but different. Not the same as his, but inspired. I could just mine down here. Hoping to find some more enchanted apples. That sounds like a spider spawner. Maybe it's not, though. Weird. Wait, am I using my fortune? I am too. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll just go back and keep mining. So do you play on PC, or are you a console player? Also, how are you doing tonight, Luna? It really does sound like there's a spawner nearby. Oh, mineshaft, poison spiders. That's nice. Man, I feel like every time I go mining now, I find a mineshaft. It used to be like a thing that wasn't that easy to find. Weird. He said, I'm good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. I had a pretty uneventful day, besides being a nerd and going to find Sonic toys. Oh, fuck. That was so close. I ended up getting 4 different ones, though. So that's pretty sick. I never even asked for, like, specific ones either. I just said, can you give me, like, one of whatever you have? And they're like, oh, well, we only have 1. And I went to another McDonald's and they had 2. So it was kind of a, like... I got one of the Sonic ones, not the Sonic one that I wanted, unfortunately. And another Tails one. So I have all the Tails figures. And, excuse me. And, we have... I have them right here. I've had them out because you gotta put stickers on them. So I was applying stickers. I didn't leave them in the bags. If I find any more later on or I get doubles, I'll do that, but, you know. Okay, so we got this little cute one. It's like a snowboard. We got this little one that's like going fast. Also cute. Still cool on the shelf though with all the old school ones I have. That one there, which is like my favorite one, I think. It's cool. Yeah, totally. I was like, you'll never get me. Gotta go fast. And the Sonic one. I like it. The stickers are like the coloring on the feet, and they're really fucking complicated to put on. I feel bad for parents that gotta like do that for their kids. I imagine that would suck. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing the whole day. I did go thrifting, like I usually do. And I did get a PlayStation 3 for $30. Which was for my, wrong hand, for my kiosk. Because there was a PS2 in it before, because I didn't have a, like, who has a spare PlayStation 3 to put in there. So because I found one, I just put that in there instead. And it works perfectly. I think the reason that it was there, nope, not unless they're in a spot that will make them fade, like in sunlight. But I put my room that I'm in right now, there's no windows in this room. Well, there is, but it's blocked. I don't let sunlight in here because I don't want it to ruin my games. Because like I said before, people always think the yellowing and fading and stuff is because of like cigarettes and stuff, but no, it's because of it's because sunlight does that. This is a very big mine shaft. Name tag, okay. Well, so we gotta put some of this shit away, don't we? We're gonna keep the cobblestone and stone because we're gonna need that later. I'm not keeping enough of the blocks, and I really should be. Okay. There's a lot of spiders. I'm glad everybody in here is having a good night, though. Good day, whatever it is for you. I think a skeleton spawner, too. Could be wrong. Definitely a spider spawner very nearby. Poison one, more than likely. No, I have controllers. I just put the 6-axis ones on it, like the ones before they had rumble packs. Because they removed the rumble packs when PlayStation 3 first came out, and I've got these launch ones. So it's not going to be one that I'm going to use, you know what I mean? It's more for, like, everything, like, it would be. It's more for, like, display, so I'm not really going to, you know, have it on all the time. My only thing that I think I should get for it is possibly a, there's a thing on the inside, like, you know how I sent you a picture of the kiosk, you know how it has, like these vent things on the side? Well, there's, like, a mount there to put a computer fan there so that you can, like, cool off the PlayStation a lot better. Because, obviously, they get hot, and PlayStations are known for that. So, I'm gonna try and find a computer fan that I can wire into it for that. Just in case. Pretty sure I have one in the house somewhere, actually. I might be able to find one. Just gotta look. Yeah, my computer parts, because I have a couple boxes full. We're here for mostly copper, is what I'm going for. Ah! Ow. Rude. Rude. What a shitty chest, damn. That is so not worth it. Every time I think that I'm getting close to, like, exploring this mine shaft, there's, like, more. I was playing Bed Wars before I started, stream. I was playing it for, like, a couple hours, and I didn't even notice the time go by. Like, I looked up, and it was, like, 12:15 my time, and I was like, oh, man, like, I gotta start streaming. I, like, barely noticed. That's one I just checked, right? Yeah. Might as well get these. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an end portal here somewhere, actually, because I know that there's one in this area that I haven't explored. Yeah, I was gonna do, like, some more on the computer and do, like, the printer for the Soot 96 computer, but, like, I figured, I'd chill out more. I gotta go to work tomorrow, too, which is lame. Don't want to go back. I don't even know, like, where I've been in here. There's always a room like this in these. Like, is this, like, a thing that has to spawn? Probably. But I mean, I got, like I said about the Sonic figures, I got 4 out of 10, so that's in one day. It's not bad. The Sonic one I want is, like, it's like him running and it has, like, the red, like, figure 8 pattern from, like, where he runs really fast. I want that one. That's the one I really want. Because it's kind of like the retro one, right? Like, they're really similar. I ever mentioned that I hate gravel? She's like, maybe once. Maybe once or twice. That's why. I mean, sure. That's up to you. I don't, you know. The thing with it, too, is, like, I don't care about having doubles, because I'll probably just keep some in the bags, and then the other ones I'll, like, have open. Because I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd like that. I, like, don't know which way to go. Still excited about the show the weekend, though. I'm pumped for that. Ow! Goddamn. There's a lot of them here. Gotta be careful. I'll go for my 12th death in this world. Okay. I see you. Come on. So close. Oh, I know that sound. I know the sound when he's running towards me. Yeah, so, yeah, we're doing pretty good. It was an okay day. I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, but, you know, what can you do? What can you do? 2 apples. Nice. Be nice if they were enchanted apples, though. So, like, I was watching a little bit, like, an episode or 2 of Star Trek Picard, the new season, and, yeah. No. Not for me. I'm not the only person saying it, but I feel like there's a minority of people that are not liking it. I feel like I'm in the smaller group, which is weird because I figured. Then again, I guess a lot of people that are watching that now aren't really, like, never grew up with it and didn't watch the other shows. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. So, you know, I don't know. It doesn't feel like Star Trek to me. It feels really, like, off. It's the kind of thing, like, I don't know if you've ever watched, like either a reboot or, like, when they do new episodes of, like, an older show, and, like, how do I explain this? And, like, it just feels off because the characters aren't acting the way the characters probably would have. Like, especially with a show like Star Trek, where, especially they're going with the Next Generation stuff, like, there's so many seasons of that show that, like, the characters are kind of established, you know what I mean, in their characters, like, in the way they act. So when you see, like, this weird thing where they're, like, I don't know, you notice when the character is acting a way that you wouldn't think that they would, you know what I mean? And that's how I kind of feel with this show. It's not terrible. The writing, I think, needs work, definitely. Because, like, I don't know. Some of the writing just seems very bad. It seems like, I think what they're doing is they have different writers for different episodes, and it's very noticeable. Because, I'll give an example. they had like an episode where it was kind of like they're trying to do, which Star Trek does plenty of times, like commentary on things that are happening in real life right now, right? So the episode kind of has to do with they go back to the year 2040, I think, or something like that, somewhere close to our time. I don't remember. I kind of became so uninterested. And like it's really weird because they're dealing with like one of the characters whose nationality is different is being treated unfairly or whatever. Anyways, so it's like a very serious topic, right? And then the next episode comes around and you think, oh, well, they're clearly going to continue this plot line, right? Because it's a serious topic. They obviously have something that they want to say, right? Or some kind of commentary on today. So you think that that's going to happen, and then it fucking doesn't. The next episode is like completely out of left field, talking about like, it's like referencing a really old Star Trek episode from like the original series. And I don't know if you've seen the original series, but it's one of the really cheesier episodes where they were trying to launch like a different TV show with Star Trek, where there was this secret agent guy that was supposed to be watching over Earth or something for whatever reason to make sure that they go down the right path. And they made a reference to this really cheesy episode that was super 60s and whatnot. And I don't know, it seemed so friggin' out of place. Like, after watching that episode about all these serious topics, and then going straight to, like, silly secret agent stuff. I don't know, it was really weird. It was really, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a juxtaposition. Like, it was very strange. It felt really weird. I don't know. Because you're like, okay, well, they're committing to this. That's cool. It's cool that they want to talk about topics like that. That's fine. Star Trek has done that stuff, right? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with talking about serious topics in Star Trek. That's partly a thing that the show does very well, usually. But it's like they committed to it for an episode and then just went, and then the next episode was like something completely different. And I'm sure that's not what it was. In my opinion, I think it's because where they have different writers on every episode, they don't want to continue each other's story to a certain degree. So like, you're getting these two types of writing styles that are clashing very hard. And it's really weird. I don't know. Like, the first few episodes were kind of promising. And then once it got to like, I think it's three or four episodes in, and it was just like, I don't know. It wasn't good. I just like, and I hate saying stuff like this because I feel like it makes me like seem like a hard ass, like, for not liking certain episodes, because, you know, like, obviously they can write whatever they want, you know, but like, it was so weird. It's just so weird. It just doesn't sit right, like, at all. And it's very noticeable. And then on top of that, I went and watched a review of it. And they were pretty much saying the exact same thing that I was thinking. And I was glad that I'm not the only person that thinks like that. Because I feel like you go on Facebook or something in the comment section of the show, and everybody's talking about how good it is. And then anybody who's like saying they didn't like it or if they had a criticism of it is getting like destroyed in the comment section by people like, oh, you need to like it, you should blah 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 blah, like, you know what I mean? And it's like they're allowed to not like it. You're allowed to like it too. No one was saying that they couldn't like it. You know? It's weird. I don't know. I miss older Star Trek. Like, the characters are back, but it's not like they're the actual characters. It's like they're like robot versions of the characters. They don't act the same way at all. And it feels like there's certain things that, like, I know it's a big show and it's a lot to keep up with when you're writing something for that show, and, like, because there's a lot of, story, there's a lot of timeline, because the show has been going on for, you know, since the 60s, so, like, it's a big, tall order to write for, obviously. But some of the stuff is just so out of place, I don't even know, like, what to say about it, like... It's not an action show, right? You gotta think of Star Trek as kind of like... I always try to explain to people, like, when you go into watching it, try to watch it as more of, like... And don't watch the movies first, because the movies are a completely different style. When you try to watch the show, think of it as, like... It's kind of like the X-Files in a certain sense, because it's got, like, that... There's an overarching storyline, but there's also, like, your monster of the week. You know how, like, X-Files would have an overarching storyline about Mulder trying to find his little sister or whatever. So the Enterprise, basically, in Star Trek Next Generation has, like, an overarching storyline. But obviously, they don't do that every single episode. Occasionally, they just want to tell a story that doesn't really have anything to do with that. So there's kind of, like that. It's kind of like a mystery show. A problem is presented, and the entire episode they have to figure a way out of this said problem, right? And that's what I like about it. And these new ones aren't like that. There's a problem, and then everybody is arguing the entire show, and they never really solve the problem properly, or they do it in a really weird way that doesn't seem Star Trek at all. That involves a lot of action and stuff, and Star Trek's not really action in my opinion. It's kind of more of like a, like I said, it's more like a mystery show. Because I didn't like Star Trek for years. I was a huge Star Wars fan when I was a kid. And I sat down and watched, I think, the second Star Trek movie, which is before they got super action-y. And that's debatably one of the best sci-fi movies ever. Not just Star Trek, one of the best sci-fi movies. You can ask anybody, they'll agree with you on that. Which is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Such a good movie. So well acted. What I'm trying to say is that I know that the show is an acquired taste, but, like, I don't like it when it gets action-y and the characters have, like, a lot of infighting and they're saying stupid things that that seem really out of character. Like, these characters that would normally be extremely intelligent characters are, like, just not all of a sudden. It's really weird. Or, like, they're not tackling subjects that are sensitive in the proper way for, like, a science fiction show. Think of it like, if you're gonna tackle the subject that they're tackling, which is, like, a serious thing that's going on right now, they just kind of do it. They're like, okay, we're back in time, we're to the time when this is happening, and they're gonna experience it, and they're gonna be disgusted by what's happening in this time period. Okay, fair enough. But if it was like an older Star Trek, it would be more like, they wouldn't necessarily have it to do with the human race. They'd have, like, stand-ins, you know what I mean? Like, there'd be like, oh, one planet isn't getting along with another planet, and one planet is richer than the other planet, and they're fighting over something for whatever reason, and then whatever, our heroes or whatever come into this middle of the situation, and they have to negotiate between these two people to try to get them to get along, right? And that's what was always really great about it, was that you were telling a science fiction story that was really cool, and you could tell a serious subject within that without it feeling like in your face about it, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm rambling too much. I should probably just shut up. Oh, I'm stuck. I'll give you a hand there. There you go. You're welcome. You're stuck too. Oh. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. That bat walked into my sword. Yeah, so like it's, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing watching where the series is going, because this is like, they have 4 different shows that are ongoing right now, right? And they're saturating the market with them. And I feel like a lot of like the really old school fans aren't really into the shows. And a lot of newer fans are like, you know, obviously, because they don't have like a point of reference for like an old show, you know what I mean? They don't have all these things that I know. They don't relate that to that because they probably haven't watched it, or this might be their first one they've watched, which is fine. And I'm not shitting on anybody for liking it. If you like it, good on you. You can like whatever you want. But I don't know. It's just not for me, I guess. Is there a baby zombie? Yeah, exactly. It's not even. I mean, like it's technically like right there in your face, right? It's just it's not to do with us directly, so it's like a what's the word? It's not like a stand-in. It's like there's a word for it. I can't think right now. But yeah, it's kind of off-putting. It just doesn't feel the same. The writing doesn't feel the same. The characters, there's stuff that's happening to characters in the show that doesn't make any sense to me. Like if you know anything about like the story as it was before the show started, there's this one character that can live basically forever, right? And she first meets the character of Picard in Star Trek Next Generation. There's an episode where he goes back in time to like the 1800s, and that's where he first meets her. And so they're friends for like a long fucking time, right? Like they know each other for a long time. But in this show, they brought her back in one episode, and she's played by the same actor, which is Whoopi Goldberg. And it was cool to see her back. But then, that's slime. Oh, it is. But then, in like the next couple episodes, when they do the whole time travel thing, and they're gone back to like an earlier time, like 2040, I think is the year. They find a younger version of her. Fine, right? Everything's good. But this younger version of her doesn't recognize him, as in Captain Picard, the main character of the show. And that's weird because she should recognize him. I know it's earlier and it's an earlier point in time, but they first met in the 1800s technically, so she should know who he is at that point, right? So that's why it's really weird. Because it's like the people that are writing it have never watched the actual show or don't know the existing characters, so it seems really weird when something like that happens. You know what I'm saying? Which I know, once again, is a lot of episodes to watch. It's a big show. It's been going on for a long time, and it's a lot of stuff to keep up on. But I feel like with the show as serious as that show is, and as popular as that show is, I feel like you kind of have to pay that kind of attention to details because people will notice. I'm getting hugged to death here. I think I'm going to start mining down now because there's not much else here to get. Probably, there was a mine shaft here somewhere I've just seen. I totally just seen it. There it is. So yeah, it's not bad, but like everything seems out of place and I can't really get invested in it because my brain is telling me that the characters aren't the characters, if that makes sense. My brain's like, yeah, this ain't right. And because my brain is telling me that, it's really hard to watch and like actually be invested in the characters because I feel like I'm not watching something that's, say, canon to like the show that I watched when I was even younger. And I didn't even watch that when I was young. I really only got into that show when I was like 17 or 18 years old is when I became a fan of it, really. 16 maybe. Because like I said, for years I just dismissed it because I was like, oh, it's like Star Wars but like boring. don't know, it's cool to see a show that, like, the whole point of Star Trek was to show this idealistic version of humanity where we all get along, and humans have gotten over all of their pettiness and, you know, all the other horrible things that we do. So the word I was looking for is an analog. So they have, like, alien races or whatever step in as, like, an analog for humans to argue with, or say help out and get them to a point where they're like that, you know? And that's just not what the show is anymore, unfortunately, and it kind of blows. It sucks. Now it's just, like, face it straight on, head on, and, like, I mean, fine enough, but, like, you know. Trying to find, like, a better way down. Maybe here. Holy fucking iron, man. This is a big iron vein. Anyways, enough about that. I've been rambling. I see you there, creeper. I guess it's like the reason I like the show in the first place is kind of like not there anymore, so it's like... Oh, I see. I have a water bucket because I'm dumb. I never brought one. Oh, there's that. Yeah. Obviously. I mean, it's one of the best-selling sci-fis ever, for a reason, right? But yeah, it's very jarring seeing, like, the difference in writing. It's very clear that it's not the same anymore, unfortunately. I was just gonna mine down, but now we're at 14 and this mine shaft is still here somehow. So I guess we'll just keep exploring it. Every time I'm like, oh, we're gonna go do a chill mining stream, I always find a mine shaft, and then I'm stuck in a mine shaft for, like, the whole fucking stream. It's fine, because we're finding good shit, but, like, still. It depends on the kind of sci-fi, too. Certain shows are very different than other ones, obviously. Like, Star Wars is nothing like Star Trek. That's why I hate it when people compare the two, because they're not at all similar, right? They're very different types of stories. So, like, yeah, you really can't compare the two. I mean, like, I generally don't. My only comparison that I'll draw between the two is that of my experience with liking one before liking the other. Which, like I said, was literally just because one was very actiony, and I was a kid, and when you're a kid, you know, things that are exciting, obviously, are more fun to watch. When you get older, you want to have more... something more, not, I don't want to say intelligent, something more, like, that makes you think, you know, about things. And that's why it was good. to me, and that's why I became more of a Star Trek fan than a Star Wars fan. And then after the newer Star Wars movies coming back to them, I was like, ugh. The only new Star Wars movie that they put out that I liked was Rogue One. I thought it was really good. Still disappointing because they got rid of the fucking character that had previously been pretty much that story, which had my name, which was exciting, and now he's gone, so. What do you do? It was so cool when I was a kid. I remember being so excited, like, playing Star Trek games. Because that character was pretty much introduced when I was a kid. Shadows of the Empire came out. It was like a book and a comic and a video game, and it was like this huge thing before they did the episode 1 and stuff like that. And, yeah, the character's name was Kyle Katarn. And I remember being so pumped as a kid that there was, like, a character in something that I loved that, like, had my name. And then later on, they were just like, you know, we're gonna get rid of him now. He's not the one that did it no more. It's this chick now. Which is fine, but kind of lame. At least the movie was good. It made it a lot better. I hear a shit ton of spiders, and I don't see a shit ton of spiders, and I don't like that. I mean, we're almost down to bedrock. I'm surprised that this is still here. It's definitely my favorite sci-fi. In terms of TV shows. In terms of movies, I wouldn't say Star Trek, because the movies are very, the movies are more action-oriented, obviously, because you can't have, like, a movie be that kind of thing. I hear a fucking witch. My worst enemy. What the fuck are you doing? Ah! How is this mine shaft so big? There's gotta be 2, like, right next to each other, right? Because there's just so much to this. Every time I think I'm done, I'm not. Fuck. So fucking close, dude. At least we're getting a lot of ore. So, right side. Not quite getting what we were looking for, but getting a lot of iron. I guess I'm gonna need iron for that build too, really, so it doesn't hurt to get it. Holy crap. probably. Okay, we're good. What'd you do? Just sprain it. F sakes. That sounds like a skeleton spawner. That will be our lucky day. We should definitely try to find that. That's definitely a funny way to sprain yourself. This way. Okay, sir. Could you lead me to where you came from? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. At least you have something for it. You're so clumsy. Why are you so clumsy? Saddles and shit for our collection. Take the gunpowder, I guess. This is full, but we can still fit some of the stuff in here. We found 4 apples since we started this. That's nuts. That's nuts. I do want these. Nothing in here though, really. It's kind of a lame spawner. Back scratchers are so good. So useful. Bro, this goes on and on. Oh my god. Actually mind blown at how like long this mine shaft is going on for. It's not stopping. Yeah. Feel that. The amount of spider spawners I found down here are nuts. Had to be at least 10 now, right? I'm not even gonna bother with that. Do I go that way? Do I go this way? I don't know. There's so many ways to go. I don't know. Nah. You're fine. Don't be silly. Bruh. Oh my god, so many choices. I don't like choices. Choices are scary. Excuse me. Yeah. Be careful in here. Jesus. Like a spoon. A wooden spoon. Fair enough. A colander? There's so much lava. I'm talking about. I don't even know what you call that. It's just funny because I work in an Italian restaurant. You should probably know this stuff, hey? It's not a real Italian restaurant. It's a commercialized Italian restaurant. Just because I'm cooked don't mean I like being a cook, which means I don't remember anything about being a cook. When I get home, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to cook anymore. Time to eat pizza pops. Sad part is how true that is. I know how, it's just, it's expensive buying ingredients to cook stuff. It's cheaper to literally just buy anything else, so I just don't cook things. Unfortunately. And oh, it was close. It was wrong. Give me a little bit of a heart attack. Okay, we're not going down here. Get away from the lava, probably, is the best bet. If I can. Oh, pasta fork and a spaghetti server. That's kind of lame. Now I'll be more prepared for work tomorrow. JK, I don't cook pasta. I'm a pizza person. I'm the only pizza person. Everyone says, your pizzas always look so good. They look so delicious. I'm like, yeah. It's all the extra depression I put into them. Adds flavor, you know. I'm gonna use that tomorrow. Oh, fuck. I can't wait for tomorrow. I get to go to the Hump Day market. It's exciting. After work. You know what's funny? You know how I work in a hotel and I'm a nerd? Well, there's a sci-fi convention being held in the hotel that I work in. That's gonna be fun. Imagine it's not gonna be fun. Honestly. Should be like, yo, can I wear my Ghostbusters costume to work? It'll bring in the customers. I'll dress up like a Ghostbuster. I'll go outside the front door and I'll stand up and invite people in. I would totally do that for no extra charge. Just because it'd be easy as fuck. I think it's the 29th. We have two sci-fi expos here. We have Sci-Fi on the Rock and Avalon Expo. And Avalon Expo is going to be the one that I work in. Man, I'm going all the way down here and there's literally nothing. I used to go to a lot of those, but I don't usually go anymore. Mainly because I don't know, it's I don't know. It's weird. I'm nerdy, but I'm not like socially nerdy. Like I'm not the type of person that likes being in big crowds, especially right now. And that's what I mean. That's why it's gonna suck. Because they get discounts on food, I'm pretty sure. I'll just be sick that day. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Or would I? No, I wouldn't. That would be funny though. You could go like call in sick to work, and then you could show up in a costume, and nobody would know it was you. I wonder if anyone's done that. I think I'm just gonna go back to the home base. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Oh, I'm spelling that. What did you say? Yeah. I've been like genuinely sick sometimes and have had to go out and get my own medicine or something. And I'm never comfortable doing that. I always feel like someone's gonna be like, he's faking it, when I'm not. Oh my god. Could I not do that again though? That wasn't fun. Got my blood work done finally today, so that's good to get out of the way. telling you, those spiders, man, anything that gives you poison status effects is dangerous. Because it's not gonna kill me by itself, but like, say there was a like skeleton spawner nearby and they just came out of nowhere, like I would get destroyed, you know? They always talk to me like I'm 2. I hate it. Okay, it's gonna be a little pinch. I'm just like... And then they always look surprised when I just stare at it. I seen another spider spawner and I skipped past it because I went forward. Now I don't remember where I seen it. I hate it when it double places torches. It happens so fucking often. It's really annoying. I feel like it was back a ways. Probably. Okay, this is the part that I jumped off. I ran past this water. Oh, it was right there. Retrace your steps! That rarely ever works when I actually lose something. If you just retrace your steps, you'll find it. And it's like, nope. No. If I forget about something, it's gone. It's gone forever. Never to be seen again. There I was, gone. Never to be seen again. Ever tell you that story? That's a story that a drunk guy once told me and a friend when we were downtown. After one of my shows. This really old man, and he was just sitting there, and he literally grabbed my friend on the shoulder, and he's like, he literally, like, he had no context, he just went straight into it, and he just said that, he was just like, there I was, gone, never to be seen again, and I'm just like, but you're here, you're not gone, though, what are you talking about, man? Then I remembered he's drunk. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Bro, how is this still going on? I was like, we're gonna go back soon, and I'm still here. Drunk people are funny. It's like one of my only things I like about going downtown. Or like going out with friends like that. It's not so much drinking myself because I don't really like drinking. Like I'll do it sometimes. But, you know, watching other people get drunk, hilarious. It's like one of my favorite things. Cause it always ends up being like the best thing ever. Like, I used to go out with my friends and they'd get drunk. And, me and my other friend, who didn't really drink much, we'd either not be drinking or usually I'd be, like, the designated driver or something. And, I used to record everything on my cell phone of, like, them arguing and, you know, just shit drunk people do. And I still have all the videos of their crazy antics. It is funny to look back at. Even one of my friends who moved away that was in a lot of the videos and was a particular spotlight of the comedy of the videos. I did like a little like going away video for him. We had like a going away party for him and I did up like a bunch of the clips. So funny. I think it's still on my YouTube account. It's just unlisted. Because I gave him a link, basically, so he could see it whenever and whatnot. Without having it, you know, up all the time. It was public for like a week, I think. It might even be private. I don't even know if it's on there, if I'm being honest. It could just be not on there anymore, but fairly sure it's still there. I'm just hanging out with a lot of those people. They were good people. Bruh, this is still going. And I still haven't found an enchanted apple. It's because I'm looking for it. It's like the last one that we went to. I wasn't looking for it, and I found one like immediately. Getting a lot of ore though, so that's what we need. Isn't bad. I don't want to go down again because I'm afraid, unless it's something that I definitely haven't explored. I guess we're going up now, because there's not really anything here, is there? I do have more torches. I came prepared this time. Like, look, more! Every time, man. Turn around, more. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we should go back. It's almost 2 o'clock now. I'm doing a lot of ranting. A lot of the people I used to hang out with moved away, so I don't really hang out with them very much anymore. Not even necessarily out of the province I live in, but like just, like a few hours away in other cities and stuff, and it's like I don't really have like the time or money or gas to go and drive out to those places. So really the only time I see them is like when they come in here, which this is like the main capital city, right? And a lot of the stuff is here, and a lot of the outer towns don't really have much. So a lot of those people have to come in at certain times a year to get things. Or if they have a doctor's appointment, they have to go to the hospital generally. There's not a whole lot of big hospitals out there. So yeah, I don't really see a lot of them very much anymore. Unfortunately. God, I hate dirt sound. Sand? Excuse me? Huh. Huh. The more you know. Oh, phantoms are out. Big surprise there. Trey's home. I can't fucking see because of my camera. This way? Yeah. Yeah. There's the guardian farm. Three-sided glass doesn't load sometimes. Yeah, see? Yeah, I guess we'll sleep first. Just get rid of the phantoms. Go cook and do some parkour. Oh my god. My back. Trying to think if there's anything else I did today. I don't think there is. I just pretty much chilled. Yeah, I love it at night. If it wasn't for the phantoms, I would have left it. Let's go put away some stuff before we start cooking stuff. Just to empty out all the junk that we have. Whabam. Whabam. Take everything that's not... I always take the powered rails and stuff whenever I find them just because they are useful. You never know. No, can't say I did. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. Man. What did I come over here for? Oh, yeah. Iron. My brain. My brain is farting. Okay, here we go. Go. Oh, the sand. What else can we put away? This. More mossy cobblestone. That's exciting. I like mossy cobblestone. Arrows. Book. Not a good one, but you know, keep it anyways. Some gunpowder. Some more tracks. Lapis lazuli. And the rest of the shit gotta go in this. Name tags go in the green one. I still think it's stupid that you can't craft name tags. I always hated that. I always thought that was stupid. It's just such an unnecessary thing to not have in the game, in my opinion. Move all this into our inventory. Look at how much iron we got. Holy crap. No joke. So much. Okay. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough blaze rods to cook all this because we got a few last night, but we didn't really fill the ovens. thought that was a zombie for a second. There's just a llama. That's funny. Man, Will put out a new fucking YouTube video. He doesn't do YouTube videos very often anymore. It was really good. He used to do like these ones where they do like experiments. Where he'd have like a bunch of people join a server and they'd be told like a certain thing and just see what happens kind of deal. And yeah, he did one of those. Which sucks because I'm a subscriber and I'd love to like actually be in one of those because you can join and like be part of it, but like I don't have a PC to do that. Bedrock's not like a thing that is part of that. Maybe later. It's pretty funny though. It was basically people arguing over money, and they had like they could like take each other out of it, but the money would go down if they pressed a button to remove somebody. Damn. It's gonna be another one of those ones where we're like as tall as a tower. Yeah, I always like those ones that he does. They're like some of my favorite content that he does was those, like, because he used to do ones that were like treat everybody like they're rats and put them in like this like cage and make them fight over things and see like how people react, and some people would work together and other people would just, you know, backstab each other. It's interesting. I would have been one of the people that was totally would not team up with somebody. I'd be like, nah, I want that $100. I need that $100. Double fuck. Triple fuck. There you go. Bruh. Jesus, that's so much. Look how much that is. We're taller than our house. We're taller than the Sky Island. Taller than the Sega logo. Damn. Okay. We're probably not going to have enough room right away to hold all this, but we'll do what we can. Put it in shulker boxes or so. That way we don't have to make multiple trips. I had so much fun playing Bed Wars earlier though. I was doing so good, and I found this teammate, and she was so good at the game. Like, we were like a really good team. So I hope sometime that she's online when I'm streaming, so that like Yeah, it'd be cool. It's cool meeting people on here. And the funny thing about Minecraft is you'll meet someone that you're really good teams with, and you can become friends with them, and you don't even speak a word to each other. Like, you don't, not even through text half the time. It's just literally like you guys look at each other and you're like, and then you're friends. It's cool. I like it. Yeah, we played like 5 Bed Wars games together, and we won every single one. I recorded a lot of it, because I'm planning on doing later on like a YouTube video that's like a compilation of me playing Bed Wars and like Bed Wars moments from the stream and stuff. I think that would be fun. Because obviously I have the VODs that I can use, right? And I download them. And then I also have the recordings from playing offline too, and we'll just like mix them together. It's funny, we were defending our base at one point, and this one guy was trying to get over, and he was like building this crazy wall to try to stop us, and it was like not working. And then he tried to get up, and I gave my friend like the knockback stick, and they did like the crouch thing because he got excited. and then they knocked him off like first thing. Holy crap, so much. There was someone here at the beginning of stream, they kind of just ghosted too. They'll always do that. I mean, I don't really care. I just find it funny. You seem nice though. We still got copper in the ovens cooking at this very moment, I'm pretty sure. We might have to use coal or something until we can get more blaze rods, because I really need to just AFK sometime and just get a bunch. Because I'm getting so low on them. Oh, I'm not picking it up anymore. Once you get to the copper, it doesn't take long to fill up your inventory. Look at all that iron, holy crap. Made loot. A little bit of gold too, honestly, so that's cool. Cause, having more gold don't hurt, because I always use it as like a decorative block more than anything. tiny bit of lapis. Cool. Holy shit. I think that's it. I think we got everything. Besides this. Right. Damn. We made loot. Okay. Don't try that in here. Learn that lesson. Okay, well, it's 29, 24, none, 20, 22, 32. Put all the copper in here again, I guess, because so much copper. Like, look, this is all copper. Like, that's nuts. I guess we'll do it over here, too, and we'll put the iron and stuff in the single ones. I should, change this furnace sometime soon and, like, make it better. Like, add more furnaces and stuff, or make it quicker. I want to look up a tutorial on how to do it really well. I think that would be beneficial. Yeah. This one we will go and get some things to cook it. Like, I don't even have enough room for all this stuff. Excuse me here, guys. We should get an item for that, for the baby fox here to hold, because he doesn't have anything. Yeah, that might be a thing where we're gonna, like, expand on it a little bit and, upgrade it from what it is, because it's not good enough for our needs at the moment. We need it to be a little bit better. Because every time we go there now, it's like, we don't have enough, you know? I don't have kelp, do I? 6. We'll just put these coal blocks in there for now. Shit. Can't believe we almost have like a full stack of diamond blocks. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Okay, yeah. Oh, an item. I was gonna get an item for him to hold. What about a compass? That'd be kind of cute. Let's give him a compass. Where are you, sir? Oh, you're right there. There you go. I'm gonna put the gold. I'm gonna split it up here. Yeah, this has been a pretty eventful stream, though, hey? As far as, like, mining, anyways. Oh. I bought a bunch of gingerbread cookies today. Some gingerbread men. This one's kind of like the houses here. I think that's the idea. And a giant egg. They didn't have any of the ginger snaps, unfortunately. They got the fresh baked bread buns, though. They're so good. Let's see. He likes that, doesn't he? So much copper. Like a full stack almost of blocks already. That's crazy, bro. Cosmo's fun. He likes sleeping a lot, don't he? So cute. So cute. Where's Luna? Oh, there she is. Hello. Hello. You can't even disturb him besides pushing him off. Don't. Sorry, bud. So I'll just go lie down over here instead. I'm gonna go and do the parkour course now. Once I combine these. Okay, let's go do it. Take off of our wings. So we're not cheating. Okay. Fails immediately. That's why I need to do it. Why did it make a splash noise? I never even went near the water. Weird. Oh. Well, shit. Oh. These purple ones always get me. The 2 block jump ones that are here. Because the running speed is weird. If you don't get it perfect, you're not. There you go. Okay. Sweet checkpoint. I was watching people play parkour today, even in like Wilbur's video. He made them do like a parkour thing for like $100. And like some people are really bad at parkour. I'm like, damn, am I like actually decent at this? I'm not horrible. Not the best or nothing like that. I don't mean that. I just mean, you know, I'm not like brutal, as bad as I thought I was. I'd probably suck on an actual computer though. Especially after getting used to doing it on this now. I like that these are changing color. It makes me happy. Oh, I always miss that. It's supposed to be like that though. It makes it harder. It's like right in that center. Here we go. There we go. Ah! I need to like find that better. Can he make it to the top? Probably not. Hate these ladder jumps. I hate them. I think what I'm also going to do is, you know those ones where you like jump around the side? I'm going to put a few of those in there, but I'm going to put something below them so it's not like punishing if I lose. Like if I don't get the jump, I'm going to put something below it. That way, like, I don't have to start from the very fucking beginning if I fuck it up. Because it kind of gets tedious if I have to do it like from the very beginning every single time. When it's just a practice course. Bam. Done. Whew. Hey guys. And you sleep a lot, Cosmos. Yeah, but I can only go a certain distance, though. Like, it's not like I can go behind you. How are these doing? See, they're already running out of fuel. Here's a puppy. Not technically, he's a fox. Is a fox a dog? Or is a fox a feline? They gotta be a canine, right? I feel like they're a weird mix. Do you have foxes where you live? We have a lot of them here. Both snow and red foxes. Bro. I need so many more blaze rods than what I have. I'm not even gonna be able to cook all this. Let's see. I keep checking on these Sonic toys to like keep pressing down on the stickers because they're like coming unwrapped on the back. I'm trying to make sure they stay on, don't come off. I think the Sonic one's the coolest though. It's not the one I wanted, but hopefully I'll get that soon. I gotta go see that movie. It's probably coming at the end of the month, I think, right? The XP that we are losing out on right now. I don't really care that much though. My thing with these toys though is that they're not really different. They're all just like, you know, like pullback ones. Like raiding McDonald's toys as an adult. They're all like the pullback type toys, which is cool, I guess, but like you think that they used to have like some kind of variety to them, you know what I mean? Like they used to be different. Like there'd be like a ball, or there'd be like a spin top one, or there'd be like, and now it's just like, yeah, same thing. It's like these two here, right? The base for both of these are exactly the same besides the color. Also, I feel like the shape of the teardrop shape of like the base of this should be the opposite way around. Maybe I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, I'll say 2021 on them, which is interesting because, you know, it's not 2021. It's probably because the movie got delayed, I think. Yeah, well, the plastic on them is super cheap. They're really cute on a shelf, though. Like I said, I wanted them because I have all my other ones on a shelf. And I think they'd look good, like, together. Maybe the secret one isn't one of those. Yeah. Well, yeah. But that's what I mean. Usually they, like, date it for whenever they release or whatever, but... whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying. And these two wake up right away when you run past them. This guy, like, look, he doesn't give a shit. He's just like, whatever, I'm sleeping all day under this tree. So cute. His dad's trying to wake him up. You can hear him snore sometimes. Hear him snore. Should unequip my sword and stand next to him. So adorable. Man, we are making loot. Ow. Right? Pumped. I wonder if we can have another stack. We're killing it on the iron. I don't even have an iron farm. All of this stuff is hard-earned iron. I had thought about making an iron farm a couple of days ago. I was thinking about it and thinking it might be a good idea, maybe. It kind of takes the fun out of mining, but I mean, it's not like we can't still go mining, but... I don't know. It'd be a fun farm to try to build, because I haven't done it before. I kind of want to do it just to be able to say that I've built one. You know? You know? There you go. It's a very hard farm to do, though, so it would take a couple streams, probably. Basically, what you have to do is you have to basically make a village where the villagers are in these little capsules, and there's a certain amount of villagers, a certain amount of doors and stuff that iron golems automatically spawn, because you know how there's an iron golem in every village? They respawn after if one dies or whatever, so basically you're making iron golem spawn, and then they go into like a furnace and they die, and they drop iron bars when they die, like 4 each. So you're basically just collecting whatever they drop, right? A wood farm would be a good one to do next to, actually, because trees is kind of a thing that I always have to just go get. What are we doing here with this? Still quite full. Damn. I'd give them berries, but then they're just gonna do it again. Last thing we need is more babies in here. I have like a full, 200 foxes in here. Especially if I renovate these places, I'm gonna have to, push them over to here and seal them off so they don't get in the way and I don't hit them when I'm building or something. She's gonna run out soon. We're almost out of fuel in all these. One and done, no more babies. Tube's tied. Remember, this is why we thought about doing the parkour course in the first place, was me jumping back and forth between these two mob heads. That and the lanterns. Some of this in here now. Once these wear off, we're going to share this out. This. We'll put the rest of the blaze rods on the other side. Here. There we go. Oh my. Oh. The other thing I found thrifting, I didn't even open it yet. It's still in the bag. I need to clean it. It's kind of dirty. But I found a Xbox 360 controller for $2. The reason I bought it is because it's really hard to find these where the rubber joysticks still have the rubber on them, and one of my controllers doesn't. So there you go. There you go. See, I don't have enough fuel for right here, though. It's a problem. Could like 1, 2. Just 2. Bam. I won't get everything, but at least we'll get a lot more. I guess the next stream that we do in here, we're gonna have to do like go into a blaze farm again. Or I could do it off stream. Because tomorrow night we're not doing this. We're doing Back to Ghouls and Ghosts tomorrow night. I love flying around this in the nighttime. How's Best Boy doing? Still up here, Best Boy? Yeah. He's the protector of this island. Rip. Ow. Makes such a gross noise. Still got our carrot farm. And our cows. Cows. I want to do something with this. I feel like this is like here. It's just here. It doesn't do anything. I feel like it's a worse build version of the other tree. Because it wasn't planned as much, I guess. You know? I remember something I said I was going to do, though. Maybe I could do it right quick before we end. Once I put all the stuff back first. I like, it's a cool tree, but like, it's not, I don't know, there's not much, it doesn't really do, and it's just kind of there. Like, the other one is an aquarium, which is kind of cool. But like, there's no point to it. It's like you just can go up in it and that's it. It's kind of like a second guest house, I guess, if someone else wanted to plan here. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Think. I remember. Wanted to do some of this. I wanted to do another conduit. Just because I feel like it's something that we should extend, like, the distance. It'll only take me a minute to do, so let's do it. I don't really know where to do it. Where does the distance run out? I want to do it in this direction. Let's just keep going until it ends, and then we'll do another one. Pretty sure it's like pretty much past the map room and stops working. Like out here somewhere. Really? This far out, really? We could put it like under the tree, maybe it might reach then, right? Like do it like right here. It's one taller, right? It's like this. Need air. We do need like a lot more of these. I'd like this to be prettier, but I don't have any dark prismarine right now, so it's going to have to do. I think we can use these, right? This is a conduit. Get rid of this. We need to do the defense ring. We'll do that after we activate it. Did I do it wrong? I possibly have done it wrong. Yeah, I definitely did something wrong. I feel like I always screw this up. Maybe it's the sea lantern. Is that what it is? Is that what's doing it? What am I doing wrong? Am I stupid? Possibly. Yes, I am stupid. It's gotta be one block taller. I was like, yeah, it needs to be one block taller. And I was like, no, it doesn't need to be one block taller. I'm stupid. Why am I being dumb? It did. I'm really dumb. I'm really dumb. Okay, that's the minimal one right there. Alright, we can breathe now. What am I doing? 1, 1, 1, 1. And then it goes across, right? Things like that. Yeah, so it's one block underneath, one block above. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm right. So it wasn't the sea lantern. I'm not stupid. There we go. Now we just need to do the defense ring. And we should be good. Actually, you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to do this. I love the noise this thing makes. I'm trying to make do with what we have here. So, and like this. That way it'll attack enemies if we do this, right? Come near it anyway. It's not like a great radius or nothing, but still. There we go. Another conduit. So now we should be pretty set for like going from like here all the way over. There shouldn't be any space in between where it runs out. And if there is, it should be very small. Yeah, say we're good. Sweet. Okay, we'll put the blocks away and then we're done. Ow. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, please follow. If you're watching the VOD, follow. Please, 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 please. Need all the help I can get. And I hope you guys have a good night. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Ghosts and Goblins. Or Ghouls and Ghosts, sorry. Beating it. Finally. Okay. Bye-bye!